Hey everybody, this is Braceways. How are you doing? Anything new? What have y'all been up to, huh? Well, I have been taking sort of a break after I did the Willy Wonka setup in our dining room. I'm still waiting for my son to come by and take some pictures, and then after that I'm going to be taking it down slowly because I want to have something new and different that I'm going to keep up for a long time, that I will just have to do my seasonal decorations around. As y'all know, I love Dune, and I have an idea of how I want to decorate the dining room to that theme of that movie. So I'm going to be working on that, which is going to take me quite a bit to do. But before I even get into that, I'm just, coming in and out of, I'll be doing videos, showing you guys some stuff. And, until I can get all the things that I need to get, for my decorating project, I'll just be doing fill-ins, fillers, if you will, to be able to still put out videos for you guys and whatnot. So I was wanting to showcase the two pies that I had made for the Willy Wonka. Well, one for the Willy Wonka and one for the Kyle MacLachlan themed corner that I did. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. In my videos, I have both videos there where you'll see the pies that I did. So here's the one that I did for Kyle's little setup. Now, the reason why I chose to do a cherry pie for Kyle was because in the movie, or for the Twin Peaks show, he is, having, I guess, he likes cherry pie. So I did it along with the coffee, because he just is a big coffee drinker, and he has his own brand of coffee, like I mentioned in that video. And so I thought it would be so cute to do a pie, a big luscious piece of pie that could go with that theme to kind of, round it off. And I think that this one came out really, really well. You can see the faux sugar and cinnamon that I added to the top of the pie. And I like how it kind of clung to the cherries a little bit, as it would if you sliced it, And it's a very nice, very pretty slice of pie that I will definitely have around for a long, long time. And it was so easy to make. It really was. And I tell you all how I did it. I don't, let me see. Well, I kind of sort of show y'all in one video. And then in the Kyle video, I just spoke about how I put it together. But isn't it nice? It came out really, really well. Here's the back side. Here's the front side. And then for the Willy Wonka, I had to do a snozberry / blueberry pie. At first I was going for the blueberry, but then we're like, no, what about the snozberries? They talk about snozberries. So I figured, I'll just kind of make it still the purpley blue, in keeping with the blueberry theme, sort of. But I wanted to just, kind of add some other blues and purples in there to make it more snazzy. I didn't exactly want to make it greenish looking or anything icky like that. Although the bottom part down here, which you can touch and feel and everything, is a little oogie looking, but it's the filling, so it's meant to do that, right? It's meant to look kind of yuck. But overall, the pie painting turned out really super nice. It looks like it definitely got just browned, and it looks really, really baked, and the crust has a sprinkling of faux sugar that I did with, the clear glitter that my husband had gotten me off of Amazon. This stuff is still this stuff is just wonderful, and it makes you know, your desserts and everything look really, really good. And it kind of adds a more realistic look to them. So I wanted to showcase the pies. So it turned out really well. Let me know what you guys think on comments. And give this video a like if you like the pies, how they turned out. So I'm going to have this pie around for a long time as well. I mean, it's just one of those things. And let me say, you know, like whenever I have made things through the years, you know, even before I got my YouTube channel, you know, I'm not made of money, guys. So everything that I make it with, you know, the thought of using it for different occasions, you know. I may not hit upon all the occasions, but at least, you know, I can use them and reuse them, you know, for different things, different themes, you know, things like that. I mean, the materials that we use, as you all guys know out there, you know, are not always easy to find or afford. I mean, you can go through the clay like crazy, the modeling clays like crazy, as well as your Mod Podges and, you know, your spackling, you know, all of that, you know, takes money. And you can't always find it also, you know. So whenever you do have it, you want to make, you know, stuff that you are going to reuse in some other themes other than just, you know, because, you know, whatever you used it for that moment, right? I just like to come up with ideas that I know that I'm going to be able to use it in more than one theme, you know. I mean, I could actually stick these pies in with my bee theme, you know, and just slap some bees on there, and there you go, you know, or change out the pan, or, you know, put the slice of pie with something other than just coffee, you know. I could just, you know, there's so many things you can do. And that's the way I am. I like to be creative. I like to go beyond, you know, the normal. If I happen to come, you know, which is very rare, but if I happen to come across an idea that's already been done before, I'd like to take that a step further. You know, I like to make it my own. And, you know, I definitely don't believe in, you know, just, you know, taking ideas, you know, away from people and stuff like that. And then, you know, and I don't like to do the same things other people do. Basically, I like to do my own, you know. That's why I created Braised Ways, because that in itself tells you it's my way, you know. It's the way I like to do things. It's all about my personality, my, you know, my creativity, my imagination, you know. I am the kind of person that loves to have fun. I like to be able to share, you know, pointers, you know, just things like that. And I hope no one gets offended, you know, if I give y'all how do you say, like some pointers or my own criticism. It's not like I'm trying to put y'all down or anything like that. I'm just basically just trying to help y'all by giving y'all some ideas or something else that you can do to it. If you feel like you can, you know, if you feel that you can do what I tell you, you know, great. You know, but please don't ever get offended if I ever do that, because I mean well, and I have been doing what I've been doing for a long, long time. And I have to say, you know, being an artist makes you take the way you think into every other aspect of your life. Seriously. I mean, it's just one of those things. You know, being an artist, you learn not just, you know, how to take something and redo it into something else. You know, it's a discipline. You know, it helps you to think, you know, differently from others, and it helps you to come up with more, you know, ideas and you know, plans on how to do things, you know, that other people either have done or haven't done. It doesn't matter, you know, you as an artist, you know, are going to, you know, put your own special touches into it, you know. But I have been painting for over 30 years. And yes, I am a professional artist. I am a painter. I love painting. And if you look at my artwork, you would have thought that it's my passion. It's like the highest thing ever. But it really isn't. It's my second passion, I have to say. And I think that doing the faux foods has actually become maybe my third passion. My first passion is writing. I love to write, and I've been doing that since I was like 12 years old. Actually, I guess it all started back in the third and fourth grade, and I just built up on what I was learning as I was growing up, and in time I just realized, that it was what I really like to do. And though I can do so many things, I have lots of different crafting under my belts and everything. I can sew somewhat. I have done sewing things, in my past. I've, just dabbled in a lot of things. And me being a self-taught artist actually did teach me patience, and that you can't be in a hurry to do things like your artwork or even things like this. You need to take your time with them to make them the best that they can be, because you're putting yourself out there. If you're doing YouTube videos, you're putting yourself out there. Or even if you're selling things in person, like your artwork and your crafts and stuff like that, you're putting yourself on the line, and people know that. I know, because I've had a lot of people come around my art and stuff, and for the most part, they're sweet. They're wanting to know more about it. They want to know what I'm about. They want to know what inspired me, things like that. And so I take that same discipline of thinking, that same way of thinking, into everything that I do. And so whenever I have done my my faux foods, my faux goodies and everything, that's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, how can I make this different? How can I make it better? How can I make it me, my own thing? And how can I make it to where it will entice others to really like it, and maybe inspire them to do something similar or the same, if. And it's amazing what people can do, how they can pick up on things. Some people do it naturally. For some people it's a struggle. For some people it's a learned thing. But so long as you have the perseverance and the right attitude, to want to do something, to accomplish something, you'll get it done. So I hope that I bring to you guys that mindset, that whenever you do something, you put your heart into it. You're not going to be creating something that you see just because somebody else is doing it, unless it is something that you really want to learn how to do. Like I wanted to learn how to do a pie, and of course I saw some videos on YouTube on how to make a pie, but I wanted to take it further. I wanted to put my own stamp on it and say, this is something that I came up with, and whatever, and the way it looks, as far as I know, looks different from other pies. You know what I mean? Like I try to do something different with what I see, or if I come up with something. For the most part, I don't always have time to look at YouTube videos. It's very hard for me because I get up late during the day. So I'm going to let you know more or less my schedule, how it is, in case y'all are wondering. I get up late in the day, close to noon, because my husband and I are late sleepers. We stay up late into the morning hours, sometimes even 3 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And that is basically because we both sometimes have trouble sleeping. So we have to stay up until we get tired enough, sleepy enough to want to go to bed. So we're watching movies, shows, videos, whatever interests us. We sing, we chit chat, or I'm busy trying to put together a video during that time. Because it's the only time during the day that I actually have time to sit down and think and rationalize, okay, what is it that I want to do? What do I want to show my friends? Things like that. And a few days before that, I wasn't feeling too great. So I was having a lot of headaches, and my eyes were killing me and everything. But, I got over it, thank goodness. And I blame it all on allergies and just the time of the year, where it's just so dusty and dry and hot, But but I feel better, thank goodness. And so I've been thinking about other projects that I want to do. I'm not going to mention them just yet because I got to see first if I can get my stuff together. And if I can get my stuff together, then I will try to do a demo on it. So I hope I can, you know. But I wanted to show you guys the pies because my husband was like, you got to showcase the pies. You know, they look so nice and so realistic, you know, talk a little bit more about them. But those were really simple, guys, really simple to make. And if you guys want me to show y'all how I made it, I could do a video on that, but I might have to wait a little bit until I can get some more materials because I'm a little low on materials. But in any case, if you'll have any questions that you want answered, please put them down on comments. I'm not taking, you know, like emails from everyone or anything like that. I'm basically just leaving the emails open for collaborations or, you know, for anyone who really wants to try to do something with me or who wants to get to know me, you know, for what I do, you know, that would be fine. I don't have my email posted up on YouTube, but if you are interested in it, then let me know and I will get back to you guys. So I hope that all of you guys have been staying creative. I have so many ideas in my head, but everything of course has to be done at a certain time in a certain order. So I will be coming back to you guys soon. If I come back with some short video or something like that, it's just that I'm trying to make a filler for, you know, trying to fill in the times or for videos that I'm not, you know, constantly putting out because what I'm trying to do, you know, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a little time. Hopefully not as long, of course, as the Oompa Loompa break room theme that I did, but I just don't want y'all to be wondering, you know, oh, what happened to Bray? What happened? You know, I'm okay. It's just that, you know, sometimes life gets in the way. I do take care of my husband. I do a lot of things around the house and everything. And so whenever I have time, that's mostly in the late night hours, or should I say early, super early morning hours. And, you know, and so it's just one of those things. I do have a Facebook page that I was thinking about putting on my YouTube. If anyone is interested in, you know, sharing ideas or just, you know, getting to know each other, according to, you know, faux foods or painting or, you know, things like that. I might decide to put that up there and see how that goes. I want just serious people, you know, that really are into this kind of thing. I do plan, like I said, on painting. I've been saying that for a while now, but that's only because, you know, I had so many other projects before, you know, before that I wanted to hurry up and get done. And so now I'll be able to think more about painting. And I also bought myself some new brushes the last time that I went shopping, and thank goodness Walmart brought me back my brushes because I needed them desperately. My brushes, like I said, guys, do not ever, it is a sin, I tell you, for us artists to see anybody using paint brushes to do crafts with. I mean, painting things, you know, where you can clean out your brush thoroughly is fine, but don't stick it into any Mod Podge or any kind of glue, any kind of adhesive, you know, nothing sticky icky, you know, that's going to ruin your brushes, because there really isn't a way that you're going to ever get that brush to look back the way it was when you first got it. So I had to go and buy myself some new brushes, so I got me these. I've used these. I've had these for years. And then I found in the, well, this was in the paint department, and then I found these little guys that are basically the same type of paint brushes, but, you know, the square tip, for like $4 something a pack. and I had to snatch them up because I thought, nope, I need them. I need them. I really, really do. And so if anyone's wondering what kind of brushes I use these. And they come in gold, dark blue, and I guess purple. I'm not quite sure. Purple is one of the colors. But and I've used different types. I've used these, you know, I don't remember the brand. Oh, it says Touch. The Fine Touch. Is this Fine Touch? No. This is Crafter's Choice. And this is the Fine Touch brand. It says right there. You know, let me see. I can't read it because I've got some paint on it. And yeah, see, I was using these before. These same ones. And I think I've gotten these also from Walmart. I don't know the brand name of them at all, but they're your simple, you know, plain wooden handled brushes with the, you know, fake bristles. I like these. I prefer using the artificial bristles to any of the natural hair bristles because you'll lose a lot of hair particles in your artwork, and I just don't like that. I don't like having to pick out, you know, hairs out of my painting, especially if I'm doing all gray and everything. All of a sudden, no, you know. So yeah. So I think that's about it. And I've had odds and ends from Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby's brushes are not, you know, the best quality, even though they may seem like it, and they are so expensive. I mean, seriously, just buying a set of, you know, something like this from Walmart is good enough if you're going to be seriously painting. This is really what you need. And I've been using these forever, and they have not let me down one bit. Let's see, what else is there to chat about. I'm just looking forward to painting again and sharing ideas for paintings. I put up behind me, I don't know if you can see, some of my artwork from last year's Halloween that I did. I did those two, what is it? Witch houses in shadow. And then last year I did these two. The pumpkin witch house in the forest. And then over here I did a scarecrow Halloween painting. And you can't really see that much detail right now because they're so high up in on my wall, but I'll bring them down when the time comes to really show them to you guys, and I'll talk about them. I might show you how to do the pumpkin house and the shadow houses, and maybe the scarecrow. But as for the backgrounds and all of that, that is kind of hard for me to explain as it is to show. So I might have to try to see if I can duplicate. I mean, I can't really duplicate it. I have to just, you know, show you guys more or less how I did it. I'll show you, you know, how to get certain effects. But as far as like totally duplicating what you see that I already have, that's impossible. I just cannot ever duplicate anything that I've already done before because I put my heart and soul into every painting as an individual art piece. So it's kind of hard to do that. And then down here is my Halloween lighthouse with pumpkins. It's just that right now I have a lot of glare on it. Let me see. I don't know where my little switcheroo thingy is. It's always so hard to find these things. Oops. Disco. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh my goodness. I know, you try to do one thing and you end up with something else. But, let me see. I don't want to drop the phone, guys. I was hoping, let me see. If I go up, would that even help? I don't know. I don't know if it's even doing anything to the for the painting. There you go. All I had to do was that. So you can tell that I have pumpkins all over the place and hanging vines and bushes, and of course the beam of light, and in the very top there's a red flag blowing in the wind, and you know, the floating, you know, ghostly clouds and everything in the background. This is like 18 by 24, I want to say. And all my paintings are sealed with a varnish that I use. Let me see this thing. See, is that any better? Again, it's kind of far, so later on I'll probably bring it a little closer. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to set up my camera. I wanted to kind of over the shoulder, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that exactly. So we will see what happens. And I'm looking forward to doing a collaboration with my friend Maria from Siempre Infinito DIY. She's a sweetie. She does really adorable stuff, and I like her because she has a lot of hands-on, you know, work, and that's what I like. You know, I like that about her. I like that she thinks a lot like I do. So we should get along great, and we should come out with something awesome. So we'll see how we can make this work. We're both still learning how to, you know, edit videos and stuff, and I'm totally new at this, so I'm still learning. So we will let you know, or I will let you know when that comes out. So in the meantime, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all take good care of yourselves. Please, you know, be mindful of COVID. It's still out there. Nobody needs to spend the rest of their summer, you know, sick and sad and stuff. So please look after yourself and your families. And I will do my best here as well. And I will see what I can come up with for you guys next time. So in the meantime, please like, share, please comment. I want to hear, or not hear, but I want to see more feedback on what I do. Just let me know. Just let me know what you guys think. And I appreciate all of you subscribers. Y'all have all been wonderful. Thank you so much for giving me your time. And we'll see what we do next time. So, laters, guys. Bye-bye.